I've tested tons of different running socks. These are currently my favorite. They're made by Adidas. They have this iconic little notch that adds a little bit of flair to the top of the socks. You'll also notice that they're not too short, they're not too long, they're also not too tight, and they're not too loose. I find them just right. You can see the Adidas logo on the front here. I'm going to bring up another model, a different color scheme that I think is also very nice. You have highlights in neon green, again, the notch at the top. So there are tons of problems that I've run into with running socks. The first is that there are a lot of no-show or low-cut ones, and then I start to get abrasion on the back of my feet, so that's a key challenge. Another problem that I've run into extensively with Nike is that the designs are just too tight and the products are not very durable. So for example, the Nike Spark is just way too tight and not strong enough. I've tried the Nike wool running socks and they fell apart fairly quickly. There is one pair of Nike socks that I do like, which is this model, but they're just a little bit boring and I'm not particularly drawn to the design. It just sort of has this flat top at the top, whereas with the Adidas one, there's a little more flair. Now, I'm also not biased towards Adidas. I recently reviewed their expensive carbon-plated training shoes. Not a big fan, don't recommend them, but in terms of accessories like socks and running belts, things like that, Adidas is doing an excellent job. I also feel like New Balance is doing overall a really good job, for example, with the running visor and with their carbon-plated training shoes. Now, other shoes like Under Armour, for example, the cuts are often a little bit too low. So I really think Adidas nailed it. These are my go-to socks for running. And when those aren't available, I switch to these Nike ones.